Alright, I am recording now, and I kind of like to go at 8 seconds, so here we go. Alright, so yeah, you're kind of getting dropped right in the middle of it if you haven't seen this game. This is a speed run, actually, so I'm going to be charging forward and doing things ridiculously fast. So you can ask questions and I'll try to help accommodate. Basically, in these first runs, whenever I load up a level, I'm going to beat all 3 high score and media challenges, as well as beat the tricks challenge, which means I get 3 out of 5 tricks. And so I'm also going to be styling well so that I, now I can just race to the bottom. You see that I've beaten all the high score and all the media, and I've gotten 3 out of 5 tricks. So basically, at the very start, all of those challenges will give me 1 rank. So I just got 7 rank. I started at 250, rank 250, and we're going to be rank 1 at the end of the game. And, yeah. So basically, the goal of loading up a level is to do the first part real fast, and then go do at the start do some quick challenges. Like I'll stay in this level to do the photo shoots, but as we go along, I will have to do more and more challenges per level, simply because the game does expect you to do a good amount of it to get to rank 1. Looks even more extreme than the last game. Yeah, AMP 2 definitely refined some stuff. You might have noticed that style bar, that orange bar that pops up at the bottom of the screen when I do tricks more slowly. And that's because this game is basically all about the style. It's a really interesting game to pick up. Might have kind of a difficulty curve. And that's actually something I was sort of talking about in my stream yesterday, how I wish I could watch someone play through this game and learn it and see kind of for myself what it's like for someone to have to pick up the game and try to learn it. Because, there's no really going back. I guess I could watch my Let's Play where I struggled quite a bit. And I can kind of see oh yeah, it looked like I hadn't figured this out yet, or that out yet. But kind of just seeing what people pick up versus what maybe they don't see would be interesting, and then kind of being able to help out. Free runs only up to where? I mean, wait, time out. Whoa, get out of my way. So, we're talking the Event 2 speedrun, right? I presume that would be new game up through beating Event 2 and, applying the board points and such. So, so new game up through Event 2 and applying its board points. So, I think that is the Event 2 speedrun. Yeah, you did it just by free runs, but I'm not doing an Event 2 speedrun. I'm doing a full game speedrun. Well, I'm doing an any percent. So I will do the photo shoot challenges so that I can get more quickly, more easily towards rank 1. Because if I didn't do those photo shoot challenges, I would have to do some Pro 3s or some of the challenges on Laax full, or more of the challenges on Laax full. Currently, oh my god, it landed right on me. Currently, when I get to Laax full with this route, I have to do all 3 sponsor challenges and then 2 photo shoots. I get to skip the 3rd photo shoot, thankfully, because I hit rank 8 after the 2nd photo shoot. But that is after doing, the free ride and tricks in Millicent 1 and Breckenridge, as well as the photo shoots in Millicent and Breckenridge. And then for every level after, do sponsors, photo shoots, and Pro 1 and 2. Bare mounted full, you also do Pro 3. And then that sets me up so that I can skip that awful photo shoot 3 on Laax full. Now, you might have noticed that that means that now I am incorporating Photoshoot 3 in New Zealand, and that is kind of the big change. Do you do Photoshoot 3 in New Zealand, or do you do 2 safer challenges that might be slower? And so that is kind of a decision that I had to make, and I will try to do Photoshoot 3 in New Zealand instead of, you know, just playing it safe and doing like 2 sponsor events, because the photo shoots can naturally be the fastest events if you get them quickly. You know, and since I left myself so little breathing room, really, I've kind of got to pick the quicker option now. Choosing which 16 things you want to miss, and most of those are Pro 3s. Because, you know, you can't skip. Like, you can't do a Pro 3 and skip a Sponsor 3, because you have to do Sponsor 3 and Photoshoot 3 to unlock Pro 3. So it's naturally the last thing in a level. Alright, please have been enough. Yes, alright. So, it's gonna be some minor time saves at the start. I think I'll really save some time in Mount Hood, but then kind of like I said, the combination of Laax 1 and going back to Bear Mountain and Mount Hood was making me lose time. I never even... See, I haven't even tested Mount Bowler from Town Square or New Zealand without going up to Big Ridge in a full run, so I know there's potential, but I just haven't been able to make myself get that far. So I'm kind of hoping by forcing myself to do a no reset, I can get further in. And you know, if I get a time that I like, which is pretty much, you know, below 2 hours, I can maybe be done with this category. Because, you know, sorry Michael or it, but no pics, no proof, no truth. You know, while there's no evidence of the 157, I'm just gonna be like, nope, don't exist. Oh, Photoshoot did the thing where it took my info away for some reason. That's always weird. You know, for the longest time I thought that picture of the guy looking at you with the camera was like him holding his hand to his mouth and yelling at you. Like, it was always pretty confusing. And I know that this challenge is really lenient, so no, I'm not thinking I'm gonna miss it. I love that comment Bob left on my first speedrun, or not my first, but my 2-hour run, where it's like, you totally put the controller down because you thought you were gonna fail that challenge. And I'm like, no, I actually didn't, because I know that one, the boxes on some of the things are huge. Photoshoot 3 is so much easier with 6 points in Big Air. And, yeah. You just do it. Oh, we've got some Maiji. There you go, John. John! You should have a podcast, and it should be called Johnny Off the Rocks, and you just, like, go off script and flip out and go insane. Like in every one. Saturday is not a nice one. Saturday in the park, waiting on 4th of July, or whatever the words are. I don't know. Oh, baby. Alright. So, Bear Mountain, like I did a sick trick on the rail to my left back in my run, when really all you need to do is make your way down here and do a sick trick. Let's shoot. You know what? I'll save the snowman just because I can. just because I'm a nice guy. I'll spare him. Yeah, but yeah, just one combo, you get all the points, and you get 3 of the high scores. I mean, you get 3 of the tricks, 3 out of 5 of the tricks. So yeah, I am doing a local recording in case this is the one. But if it is the one, I'll probably just put up the stream as well. Because it didn't take that long to get to it. All right, minor mess up there. Starting with Bear Mountain 1, I actually go ahead to Mount Hood, to Rock Garden, and do tricks there. And then I go ahead to Event 2. I want to come back for Bear Mountain because actually Photoshoot 2 is actually annoying with lower stats. Alright, so now I'm looking to stomp it twice. There we go. And so now I'll basically ride ahead to the half pipe where I will do a long nose slide to a 180 and get 3 of the 5 tricks. Dab, 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 dab. Yeah, did the snowman say that? I've got the game a little quiet, obviously. Yeah, I found about this 7,500 point nose slide. You can actually tweak it. Oh, that was almost a 360. You can actually tweak it, and it'll still be fine. Like, it'll like it. If I paused, which I'm not going to, you'll see that the tricks I did were 7,500 point nose slide and a certain number of points 180 after the 2 stomped its. Alright, and so here, putting them into Ollie. Event 2. So, this is... So now I'm going to go to Event 2 to get the board points, and then I'll double back and I'll do all of Laax 1. Well, all of Laax 1 aside from Pro 3, which I don't do. Yeah, if I pull this off right, you'll see kind of how fast Event 2 can be. Because I kind of tested it out and saw that, once again, you can pretty much just do one sit combo in front of a media guy. That one's a little risky. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for that. But I like to buff my score a little bit. But we get to this media guy and it's like, oh, you're most of the way down and you haven't really done anything. But then you style it out and boom. And actually, I usually go for something there, so I'm just going to tempt fate real quick. So I think this will be enough to get me down to get me through Event 2. Yeah, and that's basically it. So, how's the other guy holding up? John, you've talked too much that I can't remember the other guy's name. How are you holding up, man? Do you have any questions about AMP 2? I know you're seeing kind of a weird variation of it, but I've got a lot of footage from January of me kind of coming back to this game and replaying it. Shenron, yes, thank you. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of footage of this kind of forgotten classic, and I will sort of call it forgotten because people don't really think of it anymore. I mean, you need an original Xbox or an Xbox 360 to play it, since emulation isn't really there yet. I know I've talked about this, and I know someone in one of my streams said emulation is getting there, but for the moment, you need to play it on live hardware, and it's not brought forward to the Xbox One. Probably because they'd have to re-license over 300 songs. But yeah. I was thinking, and maybe, you know, if the speedrun pans out, Well, maybe I'll still probably give it some time, but maybe I can come back and do like a, you know, just a slow run, basically, playthrough. Alright, so John, that was my speedrun to Event 2. Oh, what's up, Blank Tester? Yeah, I'm obviously definitely going to be doing this on my own, watching and playing Minecraft. Yeah, I need to get set up on the 1.12 server and mods and everything. Alright, so Laax now, I feel like probably could go a little faster. We're gonna use the media guy again to help us out on the jump. That's just straight up a strategy of mine now. Basically bonk the media guy and give him a bad day. And then 2 of 5 tricks. Okay, so I either didn't get a big enough corkscrew, or I did not get a late 360. So I will go for a 1080 as kind of a backup trick. What a waste of film. I don't know, man. I think it was a great use of film. It's going straight on the America's Fuggliest Home Videos. You know, I'm gonna win the $10,000 prize. Alright, normally I do a smaller jump, but I'm gonna get a 1080 as a backup here, so I can do 3 of 5 tricks, since I could not tell if which trick I failed earlier. So I'm just gonna do that. When you were younger, you thought you'd lose media points for hitting the media guys? Yeah, I could see that. Like, you know, how far did they go and the ramifications of your actions kind of thing. And then it's like, oh wait, no, that would require extra programming, so nothing happens. You just smack into them and that's it. Alright, so from here on out, I'll basically apply my board points only to spin, flip, or balance. And I will apply Pro 2 points to spin, flip, or balance. And I will apply points I get for beating levels to Big Air or Ollie as kind of a universal thing. Damn it. I always feel like, oh, why can't you just clear over that? You know, I mean, the gap even calls for you to hit the top of it. It's kind of weird. You know what? I'm just going to play it safe. And I get that I've done backside tail a bunch, but this game is still cool with that. God, the amount that you got punished in that Freak Out Extreme Freeride game for being repetitive, like, you wouldn't even do the same exact trick. You'd just do backflips after you just did backflips, and it would dock you half points for being repetitive. And I'm like, what? Come on. You know, like, I can see it docking you after, you know, 3 straight backflip onlys, but in that game where you could backflip, you know, back or front flip, and spin, and do barrel rolls, I feel like it should give you a bit of leniency. I know it's kind of sounding like you know, I'm listing off all the things you could do and then saying it shouldn't punish you so quickly for doing the same thing. But then, like, when you only have special grab or regular grab or cross the skis, you know, you're gonna kind of naturally do the same thing maybe once after another. Just if you're not really thinking it through the entire time. And the game punished you way too quickly and way too harshly. Because then you would also, you know, lose a bunch of points for, you know, you'd get docked half points for landing too slightly to the right. And it's just like, okay. That was a weird game. That has, I'm not saying had, it has so much promise, but There's just some really odd things in there. Hold on, this jump always scares me. Because you kind of go like right to / through the trees, you know. Mount Bowler after all these photo shoots? You would if you were just trying to race ahead, but I'm actually going to round out Laax 1. I mean, you'll just see how it plays out at the end. You'll see how everything plays out, and when I reach rank 8 and get access to the final event. Oh, do you like that kind of sick ride? I'm gonna take you for a ride. I hate it when you accidentally do that trick because it's like you have no idea what you're gonna do in the air afterwards. Like, is your person gonna turn? Or are they going to just drop out straight? Nobody knows. So it's kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So slow play? Yeah. Oh geez, we're kind of behind. Yeah, like a slow play. I'm just seeing your comment that says that. All right. Do 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 do. The electronica, or at least electronica and hip hop, has been getting hit pretty hard this run. You know, sure there was some indie in between, but it feels like we had My G, and now we have another of the. And now we have another of the just thing. I can kind of beatbox a little well. Oh, well, we're back to not saving these replays. I gotta save room, you know, on my Xbox. One day it's... Or I guess Bob's Xbox. Oh, one day it's not gonna say 50,000 plus free blocks remaining. And I'm gonna have to decide what to delete. And it's gonna be like... Well, AMP2 has like 1,000 files on it. Ugh, that sucked. That sucked. Hold on. If you don't get off this thing right, it really kind of dumps you. Straight into something that crashes you. See, like that challenge I feel has gotten more and more sketch. I feel like that challenge has gotten more and more sketch as I've played. Like it's almost gotten harder. And I don't know if it's me overthinking it or what. Oh, thanks, tree. I really thought the tree was going to crash me, but instead, wow, we made it through that first try. It was all the trees. It was all the tree to thank. All right. Here we go. Pro 1. Will I randomly fail because I touched the rail of the last rail he jumps on rather than, you know, grind it? Because I swear I even tried to spin and I still got unlucky and failed it twice by both times by touching the ending rail. Oh, it's the song that's like, whoa! It's a pretty cool song. Alright. Oh, my god. Gravity. We were linked by fate there. That was crazy. And, oh, yep. I spun and I still hit the last thing. Alright, so that's one. It happened to me twice in my previous run, and then on the third try I got the trick. But see, even spinning isn't safe. Wait for him to do it? I'm actually intentionally racing ahead, because as long as the pro has activated the last trick, you can you can land the trick and be fine. You know, just in this case, I'll save this, but you'll see on the next one, I'll hopefully race ahead of Scotty, and be able to, I'll race ahead of Scotty and be able to, jump, and as long as he has activated the final trick before it registers that I've completed the trick, I will accomplish it. KTWO does that a lot in his run. So I won't say that that is a one-to-one, I waited for him to do it, and so that's why it worked. Unfortunately, I know... Damn it, I hate when I do that. This one as well, because you don't want to follow his line exactly. You want to be slightly off.
Wow, I can't believe he stomped it. That was good. For a ski flip.
Alright, so I'm going to try and get his 5th trick now. Which isn't terrible, but it can be annoying.
Wow, I can't believe you
Alright,
got that.
I'm only going slow because I didn't expect to get challenged like this.
Yeah, get in there.
Yeah, okay, so you'll have to see in the Bear Mountain Pros what I'm talking about.
That was cool.
It's just easier to get it when you have the circle to see. Yeah, but I'd like to think I'm good enough to know what to do. I know that was a little self-aggrandizing, but I'd like to think I've played these enough to know where I could charge ahead and such. But maybe I am missing the jumping area on Yoshi's last trick. That could be the case. Watch as now I can't pull off any of the early pro finishes. And admittedly, it only saves you a few seconds each time, but... you know, that can add up. I actually, one of the reasons I just gave up on my last run was I actually failed one of these Bear Mountain Wood sponsors. Hey, yo, BMX, what's up, man? How's it going? What determines stomped it and sketchy landing? Basically how well you land with your board facing forward and you flat and level on the ground and everything. Like if you land kind of more sideways than straight, but still in a landable way, the game will say it was a sketchy landing. Whereas if you land basically, you know, straightforward, ready to go, you'll get a sick. And then if you do it really well, you'll get a stomped it. And also, yeah, letting go just before you land, which is why you see to cheese stomped it landings, I kind of fidget around with my guy right before I land. Because even if you do a front flip and then you just push back a bit, as long as you get yourself to the right alignment with that, you'll have stomped it. Which again, I wonder how much of that can be translated back to Amped 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so this was actually the sponsor event I completely failed. And I don't know what happened. I just, like, I don't know, just completely did the wrong thing. Oh, kind of like that. Oh god, is it gonna happen again?
Yeah.
Might happen again, guys. We have to hope he likes that. Oh, he liked that at least. Oh, shit. That was almost really bad. I fucked up at some really crucial moments. At least Amp 2 tells you. Yeah, that was kind of the experiment going back to Amped 1 to see how much I could influence the points. And I seem to be able to do so somewhat, but definitely not to the degree. Yeah, so I really did some key mess-ups there. I got, like, no air off of that one jump, and then I got like nowhere off the next jump. And it was basically just a cavalcade of errors.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of cavalcade, I don't want to waste too much time not getting my butters up.
Yeah.
I'll do one more just in case. And Sedek is the sickest man in the universe? Yeah, after the stuff I pulled in my 100%. I think oh, I saved a replay. I think I might have legal precedence to call myself that. One thing I noticed watching back my previous any percent run was that, you know, I was okay with doing tricks that I hadn't unlocked tweaks for. Like, I was okay with doing indies and mutes and melons. Whereas in my attempt since, I've really stuck to what I have tweaks for, probably due to, you know, needing to tweak style for points. But see, like, this photo shoot is actually kind of hard if you don't have enough big air to get there. And one of the runs I tried doing Bear Mountain sponsor and photo shoot, you know, just when I got there after the high score and trick run, and I failed that a bunch. It was like trying to do Breckenridge Photo Shoot 3 all over again. So, you know, so I said, and I'm not making this. See, this photo shoot is a perfect example. This photo shoot has gotten harder the more I have played. And that's because this angle is like, I don't know, tougher and tougher. You still doing Off-Road Fury Friday? Yeah, I'm going to. I just had nothing lined up tonight either, and felt like streaming and felt like giving this an attempt. All right, this Pro 1, I might actually hang back as well, just because I lost my run a couple days ago to trying to finish ahead of him and whiffing it. But like, he's gonna do this long trick here, and I'm just gonna race ahead of him, and all of these tricks count even though I'm doing them first. And, you know, he's okay with them, and I'm okay with them, and the game's okay with them. It's only gonna check, like, the very final trick. And so after this, I'm probably gonna play this safe and slow down for him. Alright, and so see that it's registered 6 of 6, so I know I can land it. I could do some Pro 3s, like Millicent 1's one. See, the thing about Millicent 1 or Breckenridge is I would need to do the sponsor challenges first. So I cannot actually do any Pro 3s until Bear Mountain 1. Oh, that was the slowest fucking flip of my life. Okay, well, I think in my first run I actually missed the first trick, and then I just played cautiously and I got it. You know, it's incredible how, like, this challenge alone stopped me for like 12 minutes and caused an anatomy of. You know, like, nothing about this challenge is really that hard. You just need to do consistently different things and have different ideas. And instead, I just didn't.
Woo! Hooray! Hooray!
And he takes a pretty fun line. This is pretty fun. Yeah, like, this is basically how my how it went in my first AMP 2 run. Well, again, that 2-hour one. I keep calling that my first. because I consider that, you know, before any of my 100%s. My first on YouTube.
Nice run, man. We should take another one.
Alright, so back onto Mount Hood. You said event 1, and for some reason I almost went into event 1. Don't scare me like that. Alright, in my speedrun I really screwed up. Like, this sponsor, like, I just kept doing dumb stuff over and over, and I almost did something really dumb there. When you just need to ride and do, ride and do corkscrews or rodeos. He likes big air, and well, I guess it's big enough air to do a corkscrew rodeo. And like for some reason, like in my 2-hour run, I just kept going off all of the jumps and like smashing my face into everything, and it was just like, ow. Stomped it. So, like, I know I can make up some time here. Is he BP time? I don't know what that means. And I don't really have splits, so we won't know if I beat the run until, well, I get to... Oh, shit. Damn it. I always fuck up one. I always fuck up one corkscrew or rodeo. And that annoys me. I've never gotten it, like, 100% perfect. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I haven't stopped for anything. And I don't think I will at this point. Like, even if this turns into a disaster run, I'm gonna keep going just so I can provide you guys with some amped content. You know? Oh man, this is gonna get on your nerves, John, with all the sound effects. And remember, the guy likes combos. Sorry. But yeah, just kind of across the board. I mean, I did that first run in early January, and just think about how much I'd optimized it for the 100% runs. And then think, yeah, I haven't been able to beat that for some reason. I've just constantly screwed up too much. Yeah, remember, the sponsor likes combos. Please don't worry me too much about my pace or whatever. I mean, I've got the timer here to fill me full of existential dread already. But yeah, off-axis aerials, so once again, I'm just gonna do corkscrews or rodeos, and the guy's gonna love it. Not front flip. Oh my god, see, like, that shouldn't have been a corkscrew rodeo. That should have been a front flip. But, yeah, it always seems like this one I mess up. So I really paid attention to it this time. Alright, I think that might have been a perfect sponsor 3. Yeah, because I'll make it to the end before he runs out of amped. I was like way over tricking it before. Alright, time for these photo shoots. I feel like photo shoot 2 is another one that's gotten harder the more I've played. I feel like I always start this one sitting down. Like, have I ever started it not sitting down? I don't know. Because, like, sitting down or standing up, it's kind of, it's random. It just seems like I always am sitting down on that one. Alright, stomped it. That's good. I wouldn't say harder, I'd just say this one's gotten scarier. Like, you see how close I got there to getting the wrong line and whiffing it. Whereas, like, you know, it's like the more thought you put into it, the harder it gets. Like, in this Photoshoot 3 as well, ever since I, you know, have been trying to do it fast, it's like, oh god, I gotta get this jump right, and the next jump right, and like, getting this while making that. Like, you see, I almost didn't get that. And, like, I didn't have these problems when I just played the game casually. Or even in my restream, coming back to it, when I just played casually, I didn't really have those issues. But now, trying to go fast, it's like, it adds so much extra burden. Alright, this is a good run for getting ahead if I can do so. Because I know the line, and also she does this long trick, which I'm basically just going to do a double still, or a double rodeo instead. Yeah, she's going to do this long thing, and I'm going to race past her. Ow, and then I'm going to hit that. So, but she's going to do a really long trick with this half pipe. So I'm actually going to slow down until she's basically done with the half pipe. And so watch this. I'm going to go for this trick, and in midair, she's going to do it, and it's going to register. So I'm going to be okay. They have snow in Australia? Yeah, apparently at Mount Bowler they do. Also, what's up, WKAZM? Wakazxum. Alright, so this is also another one where it's kinda, I think I can get ahead actually. Yeah, because he'll go up the house and do something. I'm not landing this. Damn it. That's frustrating. Yeah, but he's gonna go up this house and do this, so I'm not gonna quite catch up to him, but like I'm gonna save time by not doing that. And then I guess, well, we're just playing it safe. Safe and simple wins the race. Actually, let me bust a sick hand plant. Oh, yeah, showing my dominance. Alright, so you see I'm kind of going back and forth now on spin flip versus balance for my points there. And yeah, on to Mount Bowler. Alright, so here's the first kind of new thing. I can get all my points from Town Square. Whereas before I, went all the way up to Blue Bullet. And this might take me in a try or two, but oh, I got it. I can jump up onto this rail, and you see that it's actually a pretty tough rail to get up on. But I can get 3 of 5 tricks, and I can get all the media, and I can get the challenge. The only issue now is how exactly do I get through all of this, and I gotta admit I'm not entirely sure. So this is me coming up with paths on the fly. Oh god. Kind of taking the Photoshoot 3 area. This was a bad idea. I'm hitting these trees, yep. Yeah. I don't have my exit strategy perfectly down, but yeah, so that saves some time. Yeah, I don't have to go to Blue Bullet and ride down for twice as long. I believe I discovered this guy is cool with aerials as long as you land them sick, at least. Or, rodeos or corkscrews. So I'm gonna do a bunch of those. And yeah, life finds a way. I believe that Chef Goldblum said that in that one movie. Tom and Jerry's Big Gay Movie, I believe it was. No style. Nope. No style. Who needs style? We the anti-style bros. Alright, skate. This guy likes combos, but he spawns you way at the top of the freaking mountain, so it's like, alright, thanks. I'm still not sure the perfect way down this. I didn't like my, my half-devised, you know, half-planned, half just, impromptu thing of, doing basically kickflip to kickflip, to, you know, on the event 2, thing. So this is probably going to go slower than that, just because I'm not entirely sure of what works or not. I'm gonna try and do stuff that's kind of fast along the way, but I might, you know, waste some time. Yeah. This isn't super optimal, but again, I'm kind of nervous. I'm never quite sure what works for this. Yeah, remember the sponsor likes combos. I don't know why he tells you that every single time you land, but he does. Alright, so, oh no, guy whose name I forgot again. So if you're watching, I'm further in the game now, and, so you see that now I am making 2 ranks from each of these challenges I'm doing. For a while there, I was making 1 rank on the first and second of something, and then making 2 ranks on the third. Now I am making 2 ranks on all 3 of something. So you see that it is very valuable to race ahead in the game and try and get to the later levels. Because that's just faster than grinding out some easy challenges at the start of the game. Oh, Sunday's Best. You know, I was actually thinking, like, I hadn't really heard any Sunday's Best for a while. I don't think I heard Sunday's Best in either of my 100% runs, and I hadn't really heard them from my failed attempts. Alright, Photoshoot. This Photoshoot as well is one that I feel has gotten harder as I've played the game. Like, it used to be like, no biggie, just do a sick trick and then jump and do another sick trick. But now it's like, gotta catch the rail right, and this, and of course I do it there, but trust me on this, like, other attempts made it real queasy. And, you know, Photoshoot 2 is kind of the same, and Photoshoot 3. There's a reason that, all 3 photoshoots combined were the anatomy of a challenge. God, you get going so slow. Alright, big air 12, ollie 9, so you make it over that thing. Oh god. That was scary. I wasn't spinning very fast. Any of these still anatomy ofs? You know, I think these would be a perfect comparison between, like, me and someone who's getting to it for the first time. Because I can see all of these still tripping the absolute crap up out of someone. And it's only due to my familiarity that, you know, I kind of know what to do on them. I was trying to... I feel like I've lost the jump that makes it possible. Easy. Okay, this was the first one where I was worried that I would take a while on it. So I need to just take this slow and steady. What? Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 I hate getting stuck on the right side of the... Yeah. See, this... And maybe this is just because I haven't... I don't know. Okay, especially you can see kind of here how I've made this one harder for myself. Because, like, I feel like I kind of have to take it one way. But that way works. But it's still jank as hell. Like, I really need to go back to the fundamentals and learn that challenge for what it wants you to do. Because I feel like I overcomplicated that at some point, and now I can't dial that back. I can't dial that back and undercomplicate it.
Oh, stopped it!
You know, and also this one right here, hold on. Okay, it was nice, but sometimes that one freaks out on me.
Wow, I can't believe he stopped it!
Alright, I'm gonna miss 4 and 5 because, well, I can do that. Alright, so I'm gonna go for this even though the guy is behind me. And he's gonna register it, and so we're gonna be good. I actually probably didn't need to slow down, but I was nervous.
Hey, that was sick! Captain will be calling you. Yo,
Trick does the Yoshi move? Yoshi! What? What perchance is the Yoshi move, John?
killing it today!
John! That's how I say your name now.
I cannot believe you landed that!
But yeah, what's the Yoshi move? I'm not quite sure I understand.
Killing it today!
See, I passed that just by doing literally whatever,
Cannot believe you
and we're doing good. You know, let me throw a mute in, just because, you know, for the adoring fans.
today!
Shoutouts to all my fans. Alright.
Dude, that
I
was
could skip
so
the
sick.
7th one now. I could have skipped the 6th one as well, but excuse me. This run is fun. I really like this Pro 2. Even if it does kind of scare me by making it sound like I'm bouncing. Oh, the Yoshi move?
Yo, you got good style.
Oh yeah, okay, I see, I see. Alright, so here's another potential big changer. Going to New Zealand and seeing if I can get this in one run from Canyon. Because, well, you know, in my 2-hour run, I raced to the bottom of Canyon to unlock Big Ridge, but I didn't even trick enough to pass. So that was a oof on my part. But now I believe that it's possible for me to get all of my points from Canyon if I do this well. Yes, okay. So I did 3 tricks and got all 3 high score in media from one run at Canyon, rather than having to even unlock Big Ridge. So this will be a good time save here. Big Ridge is awesome, yeah, but going fast is awesome as well, my friend. And unfortunately, we just we got to make some sacrifices in the name of going fast. Yeah, but every dog will have its day, and you'll see it again in some capacity, I'm sure. Yeah, amped. Probably didn't need to do one of those, but whatever. Oh, I accidentally did a stale instead of a tail. Stale instead of tail. Sub 150, oh god, please don't tell me. Remember, we have to deal with the very tough Photoshoot 3 on New Zealand, which I constantly jump too much to the left of. I don't get it. But, and then at the end of it all, we have to beat Event 4. Like, it's totally possible that I just don't beat Event 4 for some reason. Alright. I'm gonna skip doing a trick there since I've actually screwed that up more than I've gotten it. Alright, and one more jump, and so I think we're good. Do style. Yeah. Never know, could be a first try. Yeah, you have to see. But I mean, just, I don't like the comments about like, oh, you're on such great pace. You know, it just, it gets me nervous, you know? Alright, style. You want some style? How's this for some style? Boom. I'm that guy. You know, like, one thing I would say to anyone playing the game for, like, the first time is that, like, I really struggled with style, you know, at the start because I would overshoot and then think, well, you know, I've got to release my trick. I've got to pull back. I've got to fix this. And, you know, going and doing all that, you know, ruins your style when really what you should do is you should keep your grab going. At least. Keep your grab going. Just keep holding that in, and then you can fidget with the thumbstick and, like, correct yourself, but you're still holding the grab, so the style is still staying really good. Whereas, you know, as a newbie, I was releasing everything and then fidgeting around to try my damnedest to land. So once again, that's just the thing about, I'm not making that. Once again, that's just the thing about, you know, keep some control. And you just gotta learn to keep that control. Oh my god. I got 2 front flips instead of any corks, so I whiffed it. That sucks. I did not expect to have to restart this one. There we go. New Zealand, the style mountain? Yeah. More realistic looking than Autobahn and cooler? Definitely cooler. Yeah, I wonder, what if you ported the, Amped 2, or what if you ported the Amped 1 levels to Amped 2? So you had Amped 2's mechanics, but you had the Amped 1 levels. I'm sure, like, you could do some crazy stuff in, like, Snow Summit. Stomped it! Oh, man. I would have gotten a ton of points off of that. Alright, here we go. So I am going to go for Photoshoot 3. Excuse me. I'm drinking one of those rock stars again, and it's kind of, my saliva's getting a little thick again. I didn't know that would be a common problem, but I guess it is. So it's this third jump where I never line up for it right. Until today? Yeah, until today. Whew! Alright, first try, you were right. It was a first try. But you saw, like, how much I kind of corrected and then uncorrected and then overcorrected and then recorrected in the lead up to that. You know, actually, if I had absolute confidence, I would swap out probably Pro 2 in this level for Photoshoot 3 in Laax full. But Photoshoot 3 is just so bad that I can't imagine actually going for it. You know, but Pro 2 on New Zealand is slow. Oh, I don't know if I got enough. Oh, I did. Okay. What?
Come on, man, stay centered.
But, yeah. Because I could theoretically do Photoshoot 3 Laax instead of a different challenge. But, I mean, I've just said it so many times. Photoshoot 3 Laax is scary. But Pro 2 New Zealand is pretty slow.
Let's take a run.
And that's also 2 less stat points that I have. I think you could do a dissertation on why we go for the BS stale so much. I think it's something about, like, flipping the controller, or not the controller, but the left thumbstick up to the right, to the top right, and then the right thumbstick to the bottom left, kind of in like a parallel sort of thing. And then just since you're, I don't know, it just, then you go for the right trigger. I can't really explain it, but like, I know something's going on there. Alright, I'm gonna actually slow down for a little bit because I hate all the sparkly effects and the mess that happens here, and I'd rather have her be ahead of me there.
Man, you killed it. Let's take another run.
Alright, I'm actually gonna buff my balance a little more just because we're heading to Millicent, I believe. Yep. And Millicent is the land of the long grind. Or wait, no, I go to event 3 first. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, I've got event 3, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna do another one of those patented, that's just so that I can, you know, easily make sure that I get that. And then here, I don't know why, like, trying to do anything on that jump just wrecks you. But, I'm gonna basically, on this first run, I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do all 3 big point opportunities, to really buff my, like I said, my everything. And then on run 2 and 3, I can, like, skip it all. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, big boy. Coming through. This is a big boy only zone. Which I guess means you've got the right of way. But, never mind. This is a small boy only zone. I guess. Ah, right. Man, I wish it was easier to get to this part of Bear Mountain, you know, in the actual level, instead of having to ride up like a very specific rocky hill at a very specific place. Because I think it could be cool to use this part in the actual Bear Mountain, but they kind of segregate it off. seems good to beat Jeremy Jones. He's gonna have the Jeremy Johns once I'm done with him. Oh man. It's pretty interesting that like Jeremy Jones is also in Cool Borders 2001, and he like looks just so much younger, even though it's only like a 2-year age difference, maybe a 3-year age difference of maybe a 3-year age difference of when footage of him or his voice was captured for Cool Borders 2001 versus when it was captured for AMP 2. Alright, Millicent. 25,000 point style, 10,000 point rail slide, and 50,000 point combo. So I'm just going to go to Evergreen, and we're going to ride ahead to the jump up, and I'm gonna get my points. Man, it is kind of sad. Not really sad, but it is kind of weird racing past all these things that I had to focus on and put attention on in my 100% run. You know, like, I'm not going for snowmen, I'm not trying to stomp landings. Oh, please don't give me... Okay, well, it gave me a sketchy landing. But still, it's not like it completely boned me. I mean, I got slightly less media than I wanted to get, but that's nothing that I can't get with just a nice flip there. And boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Boom goes the dinnermite. Yeah. Unlike some other games that can penalize you down to like 1/10 of the points you would have gotten. Have I pointed out how sad that system was in that game? Golly. Alright, cliff drops. This is the electronica you like, upbeat plus a bit of orchestra. Yeah. You know, if you, I know I screwed up the name and I'm gonna screw it up again, but that Joy de Vie band does have like some sad trumpet or trombone or something in their songs, in some of their songs off of that album, which is pretty interesting. Oh, I'm actually screwing this. Okay, this was the nicest sponsor to screw up, but I can't screw it up twice. I lost some annoying time to that simply because I've had moments where I've jumped too early, so I held off on jumping until I straight up jumped too late on accident. That's why I'm going for a mute here, so that my options are better. See, wow, See, that's just a dumb mistake. Something like that is just a dumb mistake. But at least that was the nicest sponsor to screw up on, since it's pretty short. Oh yeah, W. Wakaz. Sounds like it was in Jet Set Radio Future. Yeah, I can agree there. Yeah, if you like electronica or hip-hop, that's getting hit pretty hard in this run, you know? Like, you know, AMP 2 has a massive soundtrack full of hardcore, rock, indie, electronica, kind of instrumental hip-hop, and then the ska, reggae, surf rock playlist. And it seems like electronica is really having its day in this run. Alright. So if I pull this off right, I can do early exit. Yeah, as long as he's meh, that gets you enough that you can race into the woods and find the early exit spot. Which is another thing. Alright, let's get the lamest sponsor challenge out of the way. Ugh. I froze. Deer in headlights. Lamest sponsor challenge, because he likes lip tricks, but we're going to race all the way to the end, and then we're going to do a bunch of hand plants on one rail to pass it. One of these days I should really figure out, like, how many points I need to get on the hand plants, because sometimes I stick around for 4,000, sometimes 6,000, and it's like, surely I don't really need all that much, but it's never quite clear. Oh, it sounds like we got something pretty indie, pretty emo, though. So, I stand corrected, or at least I stand emo'd now. Oh, this is... Well, what's the song called? 11-teen, I believe. I'm intentionally moving the balance because the points seem to go up the more you are fighting the balance. So that was pretty good. Once a certain point amount is hit, yeah, like KTWO pointed out that, yeah, each sponsor has kind of a maximum points that they want to see. And by that I mean, if you get any more, you know, that's, if you get any more than that, it's not like their bar goes up even more. Alright, doing this to reset my balance. Even though my balance is pretty good, it's not good enough to survive that epic ride. And boom, goes the dynamite. Oh, you meant tricks themselves. Yeah, I haven't actually stuck with that to 9,000 to see what it does. Alright. How it used to be 17. Oh, I thought I wasn't landing that. Or I mean, I thought I wasn't landing that on the thing. Oh, I didn't get enough points. You know, I realized that when I was on the last rail, but I didn't really have the time to do anything then. There we go. Woo! Alright, I guess I should always spin jump. Sick, that'll finish off my part in lame. Lame-o. I'm the biggest lame. If you get the last clip in lame, are you the lamest then? Makes you think. Alright. Oh, did I jump too early? Oh my god, I jumped too early. I genuinely did not expect that to happen. Okay. I made a little bit of an assumption. I almost got that first try. Gotta admit, totally thought I'd whiff it. Alright, that's why... Okay, serious time. Serious time. This is AGDQ, I'm calling for serious time. God, imagine if I got this to AGDQ or something like that. I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. I'm being so dumb. I'm throwing this run away. I'm throwing this run away. Serious time. Serious time. Fundamentals. Fundamentals. Okay, don't do any craziness, just solid straight grinds into straight grinds, into straight flips, into straight jumps, into straight jumps. Do not do anything whack with your angles. They should have snowmen to taunt you during photo shoots. I think I might have broken the game if that was if they did that. And then we would never have this majesty that is my continued runs. Because I would have just broken the game.
Stop it!
That jump always fucks with me. Yeah. Remember your basic tricks. That's the advice that I keep giving myself.
Sick line, dog.
Remember your basic tricks. What does a basic corkscrew get you? What does a basic rodeo get you? What does a basic anything get you?
So close.
What does a basic flip get you? If you can't name that, then do a basic flip so you know. So you can utilize it if necessary. Man. Whoa, way, yo. Oh, yeah, we got... Oh, I was just talking about the surf rock clip. I guess I wasn't just talking about it. But here we go. Here's some surf rock. Probably the best song of it. Debutante by the Ziggins. I just really like this song. It's kind of a rocker. And it's such a relatable situation, you know, like the middle school dance or whatever. You know, you thought prom was awkward, your middle school dance was even more awkward. Alright, we're gonna do the classic patented ride forward and do that. And then we're gonna do the classic patented split off and do this. Oh, woo! I got that kind of extra bounce in there. I didn't like that. Alright, and then you go about 100 degrees, the game's like, whatever. Oh, you had something before that. Hold on, let me get this easy one.
That was amazing.
I'm sorry, man, you're talking too much. You swear the last 180 at the end of a combo is so inconsistent. Like one time you turn about 5 degrees and the game's like, oh, that's a 180. You know, and I'm actually going to slow down. Glad I did, Jesus. Alright, that's all that's needed. I shouldn't have screwed that up in my 100% run.
Nice run, man. You want to come and shoot with us?
Yeah, but I mean, I see what you said. Oh. I see what you mean, like that, you know, 180 I did back in Mount Hood, that was basically a 360. Alright. 30,000 point rodeo 360. Do the butter right at the start and you can literally just, oh, well. But if you save the butter after the trick that you might miss, then you don't fight the menu. I'm being dumb. I am being dumb. Alright, curve further over. And then go for it. Yes, okay. Woo! Nice. And there we go, 3 out of 5 tricks, and I'm doing pretty well on media, so I'm gonna skip this guy because I know there's a big opportunity up ahead. You swear their album is nowhere? Ah, I see you've run into the problem of trying to find a band whose music is all but gone. I swear, I was trying to find that spine band, you know, rise to my reflection in this game, and I could not find them. Or no, I did, but I could only find them on Discogs, but not like anywhere that I could buy. And I was like, damn it, no. Why? Why must they play with my heart like that? You know, something like that. Or however this one goes. I just murdered this song for you. Fly by Micronaut is your favorite electronica song, and playing this game is the only chance to hear it. Damn. That's when you just find the song, you put it in your favorites, and then you just play your favorites with music only and no game audio, and you save, you record that, and so then you will always have that as an audio track. That's how I downloaded Hudson River School before I found them on Facebook and got them to send me some of their music. Which they still didn't send me everything, but they did send me Great Escape, or Great Mistake, and that's a killer song. Oh man, 1 less points and I would have got 11147, but instead I got 11148. So, boo! Woo! Make or Break, great Mistake, yeah. And also, Find Your Way is a really good song. The version they sent me, actually, the version in the game is like 4.5 minutes, and the version they sent me is like way shorter. It was like lower 3 minutes something, and I was like, what? It's like an alternate version, and kind of a not as good version. I like the slower pace of the Amped 2 version. To be a little elitist to free music that someone got me. But, you know, coming around, coming. I got all the wrong notes, but you know that part. That good part, not that bad part like I just described it. Or like, am I useless? Do you like it? You know, just, I don't know. They're the perfect example of something elevated by the context you hear them in. Because if you just heard them, they'd be really generic. But since they're from Amped 2, and we develop good memories about Amped 2, we develop good feelings about it, the songs automatically are elevated in our minds with our opinions of them. Kind of same with Feel Past the Words by Staring Back. It's a pretty generic song, but when I hear it in this game, I'm just like, will you hear me? You're not near me. Or whatever the lyrics are. But, Ultimate Fake Book. You know, I already did that one thing a while ago, but girl, here's another lie. Like, I know I'm hitting all the wrong notes, but like, yeah, just songs you might find really generic otherwise that are elevated by being in this game. Like, I don't know, would you have enjoyed the My G and Micronaut as much if you just heard it in a department store while you were clothes shopping? Oh, the Outlaw Cody Smith, you miss Amped? Dang, man. Well, if you can get an Xbox 360, the game's backwards compatible. And if you have a used game store near you, I've seen copies around, you know. Doesn't the 47 Creed declare you have to stop? Well, no, not necessarily, and especially not if I'm on a kick A55 pace, you know. See, the guy agrees with me. See, even the game's agreeing with me. Alright, I gotta be a little careful. I can't quite remember what I do here. This is the part where I probably trick more than is necessary just because I wasn't quite sure what was needed or not. Yeah, I feel like I could have done one less trick and the guy would have been okay with it. But yeah, flyby is good because he just flew by while doing stylish tricks. There's nothing more to that. Oh, excuse me, I'm about to burp. Oh, I lost my info again. Good thing I remember that it's 60,000. Ooh, wow, I kind of jumped to the side there for some reason. This jump kind of scares me a little bit, but you still kind of get it. Yeah, but Outlaw Cody Smith, how's it going, man? You reliving the glory days? Glory days! I got all the references. Reliving those glory days. I'm reliving the glory days of when I was a force in the SSX speedrunning scene. And now I'm just a wash-up. Though that might change in APR April, now that I have a computer that can emulate, you know, this generation. I'll be coming back, baby. Oh, please land. Nope, never mind. I'm bad. Hey, yo, what's up, United Movie Makers? The speedrun's going alright. I'm having some, you know, meh moments, but part of this was just to force a full run out of me, since I wasn't able to make myself do a 2-hour run when it was kind of just like, you know, who am I playing for? Yeah, really, when it was just by myself, it felt like everything was amplified. Like, I feel just more chill, more calm, talking to you guys and getting chat interaction with these runs. So that's kind of, I mean, I'm glad that's working out, because that's kind of what I was hoping for. Amped made your childhood Saturday nights amazing. Dang. Yeah, did you ever get to play this game on Xbox Live? I know I asked a few people that, and I don't think I heard any affirmatives, but if anyone had been able to play this game on Xbox Live, you know, what was it like? Did you roll with your bros? Did you make a pack, like the manual says you can make? Make a pack with your friends, run with the wolf pack? And yeah. This challenge always kind of scares me, just... Oh no. Hold on. We're not done yet. Now we're done. Damn it, that's the first time that's happened. Right when I say this challenge scares me. Jinx. But this challenge scares me because it's just so long. That it's like the one photo shoot that, like, I really don't want to screw up. Well, I don't want to screw up any of them, but with the other ones, it's like, okay, back to the drawing board. Whereas with this, it's like, okay, back to the top. What happened there? I've never missed that rail before. I've never missed that rail before. Alright, I need to chill. This isn't the end of the world. Oh, without meaning by Sunday's Best. We got a bit of Sunday's Best earlier, and now we're getting more. Alright, yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. And then this jump kind of scares me. Since I always jump too much to the right, actually. And I gotta, like, really curve to the left. You didn't? Dang it. You didn't play Amp 2 online? Darn. I wonder how many people did. I mean, they obviously set this game up so that, you know, we're intending that people would. You know, you could jump into Xbox Live just by hitting X on the main menu. But, that's different than actually having people join up. Huh, I'm hitting all the rails. Okay, this is a good pro for being able to jump ahead of him. Oh, not enough points? Yeah, that one's kind of tough to cheese, but this is only 5. So I'm going to jump ahead of him here, and like, once again, he just needs to register the final trick. So I think I'm still good, unless I really screw this up. Nope, see, it popped up. I think I actually... No, I didn't save myself by messing up. No. This game disappeared as soon as the 360 came out. Yeah, most games did, I think, except for, like, Halo 2. That game only disappeared when Halo 3 came out, and even then it didn't really disappear. Just, like, soon as Halo 3 came out, I stopped playing Halo 2, which in retrospect is kind of sad. I wish I'd have been able to balance the games more, rather than like, well, Halo 3 is here, better never play Halo 2 again. Kind of thing. I sort of did the same thing when Halo Reach came out. I'm like, well, Halo Reach is here, time to never play Halo 3 ever again. And that's kind of sad, that I wasn't able to balance them that well, in terms of playing them. Oh no. Where am I going?
I can't believe you landed that.
Can't believe I landed that either. Alright, so I definitely forgot to go fast there, but whatever. Alright, give myself ample time to see if I got enough points by grinding, or if I need to butter over. You'd have loved to play the slope-style map. Yeah, I didn't even know the game had DLC until I saw Michael's video. And that's really cool that he still had that, actually. I wonder if he had that from before.
Over here, let's go check it.
This song, I said this in my original re-stream, which I know, all of these weird names, but this is like the most emo song on the soundtrack. It's just like, you want to play one song to someone to show them what the emo song or emo playlist sounds like, here it is. You know, this is it, this is life, this is what you wanted all along. Like, damn.
That was ill.
Don't look back, take it to the people.
I can't believe you just pulled that.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, but Sunday's Best album, The Californian, is really good if you haven't gone and picked it up, and you've heard this song twisted into at least 10 different mix-ups? Interesting. I don't know what you mean by that. Alright, on to Laax, where in my 2-hour run, I started up at Kernius, but here I believe I can start at Plon and get my tricks. I just have to do either a late 540 spin here or a flip. Oh, and I have to land on the rail because I'm also going for combos.
Here we go.
Oh, I actually barely made that. That was weird. Oh, I guess I'll do a backside corkscrew as well, and I'll get 3 tricks there. Cool. And you see that I'm quite on my way to getting a bunch of points.
Put it down.
And so I just need to trick well and trick often, and I'll accomplish my goals. I'll achieve and believe. I didn't need to do that. I kind of psyched myself out there, actually. That was kind of weird. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, so I need to focus a bit, because I'm not trying to stomp 5 landings. I'm just going for intermittent tricks here and there. Alright, but I do have a lot of good tricks now. Alright, 66,000, that looks promising. And yes, so I've done the freestyles, and I've done my 3 tricks, so we're just gonna race through the end. Tweaked indie hype, yeah, now that I have those tweaked indies and tweaked mutes. Oh, what's up, Ubis? He yeet, and then United Movie Maker said he just yoked his board. Oh, I'm hearing some weird shit outside. Alright, so according to this, oh my god, sorry guys if you can hear that. Some car is having their alarm go off outside, and they've got one of those where it's like everything is in their alarm. Like it's like whoop whoop wow wow. Alright, Ken likes half pipes. Well, you're gonna see that he just likes doing regular tricks on the floors of half pipes. This is another guy that's like meh amped. Unless I screw it up right at the end. Come on, whew! I almost screwed it up at the end. Wait, no, sponsors 1 and 2, and then we're at event 4. No, I gotta do 3 sponsors and 2 photo shoots. Oh god. But yeah, I've got to do 3 sponsors and then then 2 photo shoots. Which photo shoot 1 is kind of the last one that can really just be annoying as hell. Okay, that wasn't that great. I might have to do 5 rails. That really wasn't that great, but I'm gonna try and save this. Oh, well, actually, we might still be good. Hold on. Yeah, okay, if I race forward, we're good on amped. Is your math that bad? I'm sorry, John. I think it might be. You were probably thinking I was going to get 3 from all of the high scores and media scores and trick, whereas I think I still just get 1 from the trick, and I'd get 2s from the 2s from the high score and 1 from the trick. Yeah, it's always just 1 from tricks, gaps, or snowmen, I believe, and it's always just 1 from owning the mountain, I think. I'm not actually sure. It might be more from owning the mountain on a later mountain. I feel like we can go to my 100% run and clarify that. But yeah, style to get the lead spot in Amped 3. You know, I really do need to get to Amped 3 one of these days. You know, I know you're gonna say, no, Aesthetic, no, it's not that good, but like, I need to show it off for the people. You know, for the masses.
Aw, yeah.
Oh no. Well, that's why I have 2 jumps left. There's this super secret jump that only true pros like me know about. That will get them to amped. If you get the perfect angle, that's the biggest jump in the game. Yeah, I think so. Alright. This is the last spot, I think, that can really trip me up. This photo shoot is annoying. Oh, especially if I get an awful angle. Like, my guy got, like, stuck in the half pipe. That was really weird. I'm not making that. Yeah. See, like, I just constantly overcompensate and then undercompensate, and I never get this smoothly. Yeah, you know, like, I never do this photo shoot where I just do a smooth line through all the rings. I always fight and, you know, have to overcorrect, undercorrect, recorrect, decorrect. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. This is where it's won or lost. God damn it, what did I say about not freaking me out? Okay, I always get it around the same point as well, like my 5th or 6th try at it. I never get it first try, I never get it second try, I never get it third try, but I always get it around 5th or 6th try. You know? and then this photo shoot, which I just gotta be smart about. Because this one is one where I always doubt the rings, and then I pay for it. In this one, you really need to trust the rings. Because, like, this ring will actually set you right. If you jump where it's telling you to jump, you'll actually jump in the right spot. Alright, and it's on to Event 4, which, I mean, Event 4 could go bad. You know, it's, oh shit. Event 4, you know, you do need to bust out some pretty specific point values. Not specific point values. Oh god, you can tell I'm on edge. But, you know, I am going to go for all of the tricks just in case, you know, one of them fails. Hopefully one of the 9 will work out. You know, like, single trick, I need like 54,000, so that wasn't good enough for a single trick. This media guy. Oh, okay. See, I'm actually really screwing this up. I'm actually really screwing up this first run to the point where I'm just going to race to the bottom. This Event 4 could go bad. This Event 4 could go really bad, especially if I freak myself out. Because now I am down 1 chance. So if I restart, I have to do all 3 runs over again. So I am, you know, now I'm basically on chance 2 out of 3 to make some stuff work. Alright, 67,000. Alright, so that's good for a single trick. I need to not screw this media guy up. What I did was I went too far to the left before. Not before. I went too far to the left for the jump. Alright, that was good. That was good, and then if I can get a sick-ass trick here, then I think we'll be in good company. You know, I was wanting to get up onto the, that rail. So this time I will jump from the middle jump. Because I need to get a combo of 82,000. I don't think I have done that yet. And if I don't get that, I am not sure that I will win, and I will have to restart this. Okay, so it basically comes down to, can I get a big combo here? If I don't, I will restart, and I will have lost some pretty good time. And no. I'm going to race to the bottom, but I think I'm going to get second. Oh wait, no. Travis comes through. And I tie for first. And we win. Oh my god. Whew. I wasn't even paying attention to chat, John, so 1:44:08, yeah, I probably hit the timer too late. So yeah, we'll have to see about that, and you'll see in the title what that was. Thanks for watching, everyone.